I hope I have your curiosity and now have your attention. Welcome to another episode of Jimmy B Bricks. On this episode, we're making a stop back in time to build and review the LEGO SEGA Genesis Console. But first, let's get the details out the way. This set was released earlier in June with a retail price of $39.99. Before this, LEGO had only given us one of the SEGA Genesis related set, and that came as a gift with purchase late last year. So while the Genesis still has technically appeared in LEGO form before, this is the first time we got a standalone retail set dedicated to the console. And if you're new here, be sure to check out the shorts tab for the alternate version of the opening scene, and don't forget to subscribe. It's one of the easiest ways to support the channel and help us continue creating more episodes like this. With the details out the way, let's tune in back into the studio. This set comes with 4 numbered bags with 13 stickers, although not all of them will be needed for the build. This set is based off the console that was originally released in Japan as a Mega Drive in 1988 before arriving in North America as a Sega Genesis in August of 1989. It was Sega's 16-bit follow-up to the Master System, and it was originally packaged with the arcade game Altered Beast. The console really took off after the release of Sonic the Hedgehog in 1991. Sonic quickly became the face of Sega and helped Genesis compete directly with Nintendo during one of the most famous console wars in gaming history. Included with this set is one of my favorite Sonic games, but outside of the Sonic series, some of my go-to Genesis games had to be Road Rash 2, the Hyperstone Heist, and Judge Dredd, just to name a few. Let me know down in the comments which Genesis games were your favorites. I would love to hear what everyone was playing back then. As for why I had to get this set, the Sega Genesis is probably the most memorable console from my childhood, even more than Nintendo or PlayStation. I think it stands out because I was at the age when it could really influence my imagination. It gave me something to look forward to, especially on the weekends. Every Friday night, my parents would take us to a rental store to pick up a few movies and, of course, a video game for the weekend. Those trips became part of the experience, and seeing this console again instantly brought all those memories back. So once again, nostalgia wins. Well, there you have it, LEGO SEGA Genesis Console. Now, let's take a closer look at the details, starting with one of my favorite parts of the entire set, the vents. The designer really nailed the look here. The buttons, however, fall a little short. I can understand them not clicking and pushing in, but a few additional stickers or printed details would have helped. But they didn't overlook the connection ports on the back, which is a great little detail that helps complete the look of the console. Now, as for the controllers, I understand why some people were disappointed that they weren't as detailed as the one included with the previous gift with purchase set, but a more complex controller design most likely would have driven up the price up. Since the set includes Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which supports 2 players, I think the designer prioritized including 2 controls while keeping the overprice reasonable. They may be simpler, but having both of them makes more sense for what the set is trying to represent. And as mentioned earlier, not all of the stickers are used, since this set gives you an option of building either the Sega Genesis or the Mega Drive version. Here are the extra pieces and the stickers included. And of course, the other extra pieces. Now, let's step back into time and cue that photo shoot. Subscribe to my imagination as I share my LEGO builds ranging from Speed Champion sets, Marvel, Star Wars, or even custom designs, with a focus on race cars and garage builds and some of my favorite movies and shows. Well, that's our cue, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and even share this with a brickhead. And be sure to watch us on our other platforms for videos, photos, and LEGO news. Hope I earned your attention. Stay tuned for the next one.